Yes, Sarvesh, how are you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
I'm also good. And now, may I know about you little bit because I don't know you.
Of course, why not? So, this is Sarvesh Kumar, and I'm from Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation, and after that, I did. So, currently, I'm preparing for government lawyer. As well, I'm learning English language. And if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening to music, playing cricket, reading books. These all are my hobbies, and that's about me.
Okay, you are preparing of government lawyer.
Hmm.
Okay, how old are you? How
I'm
old?
20,
Yes, please.
25.
25 just. Oh, you are too younger than me also. Okay, so where are you belong from?
Allahabad, Prayagraj.
Okay, Allahabad. So, right now, where are you talking from?
City area, Prayagraj city area.
Okay, right now you are living in Prayagraj. Nowadays, Prayagraj becomes a so very neutral place, we can say, because a lot of people uh, go there when taking a bath in the Sangam river, and I think that Prayagraj city becomes like a very tourist place, we can say, right?
Yeah, it was, but nowadays almost it's become just because of Mahakumbh. So that's good for me as well. All of you guys almost if I talk about nowadays, so they people they are very curious to come here, and
So you
Mm.
went there,
I go to Delhi, just 1 kilometer far from here.
Sangam river, Mahakumbh. You went there
Yes,
in.
I go
Oh,
to Delhi.
yes. How many times you dubki lagai? Let me
Just once.
just once.
Hmm.
Okay. Because a lot of people and celebrity maybe went there, and the people taking a bath and worship the Yamuna Sangam river and enjoying a lot. So
Yes, yes, they are.
how are you feeling on that city? Yeah, proud feeling?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Because I think you told to thank you Yogi ji to become like a celebrity. Nowadays, people of Prayagraj is becoming a celebrity because हमारे स्टेट के लोग आ रहे हैं, नहा रहे हैं, जा रहे हैं, डुबकी लगा रहे हैं, like this. So
Yes,
let's see. Let me. Uh, so you are preparing for government job in live in Prayagraj, right? Okay, with this you are doing something else.
no, I'm not. Just I'm learning English language. Earlier I mentioned that I'm learning English language. As well I'm preparing for government lawyer. And before 1 week, I started to going in Kachahari district court as a lawyer.
Okay, so you want to become a government lawyer. Wow,
Yes,
that's
I'm a
great. Thank you for your thinking. Salute you. Your thinking is seriously very good, very nice. I appreciate you because how too much you do your positive. I mean to say कि how you do positive to itself, himself, yourself, like this.
So about me, so I'm self-motivated person, and I always try to motivate myself. And I have a brother. He's a year older than me, and he always try to motivate me. And if I talk about yesterday, so he called me, and just he was telling me that, and what are you doing? Just and I said I'm doing my preparation. Then he told me that okay, do whatever you want, but you have to do hard work. Just because still he is preparing for government officer like IAS. He wants to become IAS officer, so that is the main reason. Nowadays he is studying more than 10 hours daily, and even though he is a government officer, he is a teacher, I don't know how much potential he has, and how does he manage it like everything, like duty as well. He is a parents, like he is a child, as well like a whole family member. He is taking care of me as well, family, whole family member. Oh my God, I don't know how does he manage, but nowadays, nowadays he is doing great.
No, no. You can achieve your goal. No, no, don't be negative, because I think you are doing a lot of hard work for just because when you live at home, and apart from that you are learning English. So
Yes, it is a good opportunity for me to learn English language. When I came here before 4 years, 4 year ago, so that time I didn't know how to speak English language, because that time I was preparing for UPPCSJ, so that time, I didn't have knowledge much more how to speak language. But I used to going in my coaching, so I didn't have much time to spend here. And, just I used to read English book as well. Sometime my whole syllabus was Hindi, so I used to read English both. But I didn't know how to speak. But after a few years, when I got a chance to speak English language, I got a thrill, just because I wanted to uh, talk people in English language. I wanted to speak, when that time I had a friend. He knew how to speak English language proper way, because he studied in English English school. So he told me each and everything about related to English language. Then I started talking to people on Skype group, Skype group on this group, and you can say gradually, really, when I get a fluency little bit English language, then I started talking to people more and more.
because I think your native place, everyone speak a native language in
Yes, yes,
Prayagraj,
yes, yes.
and from that you learned English and you are speaking very well. As compared to me, seriously, you are speaking very well. So, what things you do for learning English? What did you do?
I did a lot of things, when I started my journey 1 year ago. That time I didn't know how to speak, but when I started, so that time I started doing practice and Skype group as well. I used to read English book as well. I used to listen conversation as well podcast. I used to join technique, Sedo technique. So yes, I used to do almost 1 hour daily, and then I started talking to people more and more. Just like that, I have improved a lot.
I think what you told, you started reading of books, maybe. You told them?
Hmm. Yes, moral story.
Moral.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. I
Wow.
have more than 16 books I have. And whenever I fail to read book, then I read.
What you learn from moral story books? But which grammar, or how can the moral story books help you in speaking in English? How?
Think if you read English book, it doesn't matter like moral story or novels or any type of story. If you read, so definitely you are gonna learn something new from there. Like idioms, phrasal, advanced structure, advanced vocabulary. So that's how I learned a lot from them there. So this is a good. And if I talk about nowadays, so nowadays I'm just doing practice like speaking as well listening. That's it, because I don't have much time. Earlier I mentioned that I have started to going in Kachahari. So, but not today. I didn't go today just because I was not feeling good. So that's why I didn't go in Kachahari. But tomorrow definitely I will go.
No, no, no. Okay. So you read a lot book, approx 16 book, more than a 16 book.
Yes.
Then you a lot of people's, stranger people or non people's, by Skype app and other apps, right?
And it is a really nice thing that if you have knowledge little bit about English language, how to talk to people. So I think you should start talking to people. It doesn't matter you are able to speak in front of them or not, but you know everything how to speak. So I think you should start. Don't think about people. They will mock you. They will laugh you. Don't think about them, because they don't know how to speak. So that's why they are thinking like this. So that's why I didn't think earlier when I started my journey. I used to speak more and more.
More and more. But how? for sometimes when you are talking to stranger people by phone, right? Apart from that, how can you practice? Because we have a 24 hours and we can, you can call on just 3 hours, 4 hours, like me and some other people also, right? Apart from the time, uh, I mean to say, कि instead of the talking time by video call or audio call, practice by other apps. How how can you practice by at your places, in native places? Because people speak and some Hindi, some Bhojpuri. I think Allahabad people speak some Bhojpuri, maybe, right? So how can you uh, do practice in your environment surroundings? How can you manage this?
If I talk about roles, to be honest, I'm telling you, you have a lot of opportunity to learn English language because you are a homemaker and you do each and everything like you prepare your dinner, breakfast as well, each and everything you do, whole chores work, while preparing your dinners, like you can you are gonna prepare lunch, so because this it's not a time to prepare lunch, but I'm giving you example. So you can I'm gonna prepare lunch, my lunch, and after that, after preparing my lunch, I will do like this, I will do like that. Then I will just you have to talk in yourself. You should memorize. You have to memorize each and everything. Whatever you are going to do after preparing vegetable, then I will prepare chapati. Then I will go and dishes. Then after that, I'll clean my room, and then I will do like this, like this. You can just you have to think in English language. Don't talk to anyone. Don't think your native language, whatever any type of language like mother tongue you have, just think in English language. Almost you can say 24 hours. Think English. Don't think your native language. Then you are gonna learn. Just try to do. And sometimes you do each and everything you go to bed. Before going to bed, you can think. You have time to think. Just think in English language. Whatever you have done today, today I wake up a little bit late, then I went outside, then I took rest there. Like this, you can memorize in your mind. Then you are gonna learn something new from there. You
Okay. So,
are you?
yes, I agree this because talking to your myself is very important to everyone, right?
Yes, yes. Talking to yourself, you're gonna learn each and everything. Whatever you have learned, whatever you have read earlier, whatever you have listened, each and everything, you are gonna memorize in your mind. Then you can start speaking. Now I'm able to
Mm.
speak. Why? Just because I did a lot. I did a lot practice myself, people. So now I'm just talking to when I started my journey, that time I used to speak very fast, rapid fire. I didn't know how to speak, but I used to speak.
But I appreciate you because you're speaking very well and your fluency is seriously that's rapid fire like this. But
It's a true, ma'am. I'm not talking about you. If someone wants to improve his English language, he wants to improve their communication skills. So I think he should speak. He should start speaking. It doesn't matter you are able to speak or not. Whatever any type of knowledge you have, just try to speak. You know, speak yourself in front of camera, in front of mirror. Otherwise you can watch, here is a lot of series in English language. You can go and visit there, watch those type of things. Then you're gonna learn without each and everything, first inside then outside.
yes, inside then out there. Because we will put input in ourselves in yourself, then automatically we will try to speak ourselves and we will try to out your whatever you got knowledge, right?
Yes, yes. First we should, and I'm also learning. I'm not perfect, I'm also learning. And so earlier I mentioned many times, just I'm reading English books, I'm watching video conversations. Sometimes I watch South movie, South movie in Hindi dub. I I like mostly, so I watch. And mostly time I talk to people like this on video call. Because I like to talk to people like this, because I don't have any fear to talking to people on video call. I don't have fear, but I have a lack of confidence. You can say lack of knowledge, because if you have a good knowledge, so that time you are not gonna stuck anywhere. Just you are gonna speak very fast, very you can say accuracy, with accuracy you are gonna speak. But if you have a lack of knowledge and you don't have a knowledge of advanced vocab, advanced structure, so that time you are gonna stuck. It's a true.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I like your formula to learning English, and seriously, I will try to use this method because I think moral stories book is very important for learning also, na?
Yes, yes, it's a really nice thing. And you are a homemaker, so you have a lot of work. You have a lot of responsibility to do a day. Just to try to whatever you are gonna do, after waking, just try to think in English language. I'm gonna clean my room, then I'm gonna would dishes, and after that I will prepare breakfast. Like this, you can think. Today I will prepare vegetable rice, then I'll chop my like this. I will cut like this. I will do. Then I will prepare chapati like this. You just think in English language. Then you're gonna remember each and everything whatever you have done today.
Yes, I do such kind of things on daily basis. But when we are talking to you people like this in any topics, and so I got humble at that time. Sometimes I got I was searching words what I have to say. So making a structure is also problem with me, and I think so it will be removed that just because of speaking to peoples, because when we have a we should have knowledge and but we are not able to speak. So I think it's a very major problem, no? Such kind of peoples like introvert people, you have heard about this. They have a lot of people knowledge, but they can't be express your voice or feelings as well. So I like your method to to learning English, and I will try to this. And if I say, then I will try. And sometimes I think in English, but for example, I speak English, but my family member doesn't speak English. So
But talk to don't talk to them in Hindi language. Just try to talk with them in English language. Otherwise, you have a lot of work to do. You can say like this, and I have a lot of work. Then I'm gonna do my work. While doing your work, just think in English language. What you are gonna do? Now I'm just talking to you. So I don't have any fear. I'm not gonna stuck anywhere because I have a little bit knowledge, not much more, but I have knowledge. I can express my thought in front of you. You know, like this you
yes,
can
yes.
think. Earlier I used to think a lot, but nowadays I'm not. Just because I'm little bit fluent and I'm not perfect, but I'm also learner. I will learn until die. It's the reality. No one can be perfect in this world. Even though you can say native speaker, they do mistake. They make mistake. How? Just because no one can be perfect in this world. Even though God.
Yes. Yes. So I think we should know about the grammar section also, na?
Yes, yes, grammar it is necessary. Without grammar, you can learn English language, you can speak, but you can't be perfect. You always make mistake. You always do mistake. So that's why I'm telling you. Don't focus much more about grammar. Just basic grammar. You must know how to make sentences, and after that you can start speaking part as well listening. Listening is as well reading. If you have time. If you don't have time, don't read. If you have time, then definitely you can start reading part, because reading part it is a most important thing to enhance your knowledge. If you read, so there you are gonna find most book like advanced vocabulary as well advanced structure. Just if you are not able to understand, just note down, note down on your notebook. I have a lot of notebooks. I have written each and everything like idiom, phrasal verbs, advanced vocab. But I don't revise. But I will revise all those things. Otherwise, I'm losing my fluency. As well, I'm forgetting all those things, whatever I have learned earlier. So that's why I'm thinking that I should learn first, then I will go in Kachahari. Because without knowing language, you can't express your thought proper way. You can speak, but while speaking, definitely I'm telling you, you are going to stuck because you don't have much knowledge and you didn't have revised. You don't have revised. Sorry.
Yes, so I think according to you, we need to learn approx like idioms, phrases, some sentences also we should learn. Na?
Yes, yes. Like I I don't use, but I think you should use like this. Like if you're not feeling good, oh my God, I'm feeling fatigue. I'm feeling fatigue. Yeah, you can say exhausted. Oh my God, you can say like this. I did a lot of things today, so that's why I'm feeling worn out. This is a idiom. Yes, idiom. And if you are feeling very happy, oh my God, I'm delighted. I'm thrilled. Like I'm over the moon. This is a idiom. So I think if you have knowledge, so you can use while having conversation with anyone, and you are gonna do something like a best thing, and like you are gonna any exam like an interview, then I can say like this, break a leg. Like this, you can say like this. Here is a lot of
I so according to you, we need to learn some sentences also, like some vocabularies also, present idioms also. With
yes.
this, we need a basic grammar for speaking.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely. And like suppose you are looking so nice, beautiful. Instead of this, you can say, "Oh my God, you are looking so gorgeous." Like this, you can use.
Yes,
This is a
yes.
not vocab. You can use it like this. Not to use it instead of this like nice, beautiful. Just use. Try to use advanced version.
Mm. So grammar, basic grammar is also important. And reading of books is very important for speaking. Okay,
Yes,
such kind of method is
it.
help you too much for speaking, na?
Yes, yes. Speaking part without speaking, how can you say that you can?
No,
Speaking is
this is the important things by which we can speak well.
yes, yes. You are absolutely. But you are speaking well.
No, no, I'm not speaking well. My English is very poor. I'm just trying to learning my best because time I got fumble, stacking up words. Sometime I have don't have to making structure problem is mine. So we will discuss about this next topic. Till then, it was a very nice conversation with you, and thank you so much to you. And we will meet for the next video. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.